Several strategic targets were reportedly hit within a short period of time, from railway logistics infrastructure in Ukraine's Dnipropetrovsk region to drone command facilities, naval targets, and frontline defensive positions. Russia's Ministry of Defense claims its forces carried out a coordinated series of operations across multiple areas. If these claims are accurate, the strikes could impact Ukraine's ability to move supplies, coordinate drone operations, and maintain defensive positions on the battlefield. So, what exactly happened? What targets were reportedly hit? And what could these operations mean for the wider conflict? Let's break it down. According to Russia's Ministry of Defense, one of the reported operations took place near Bozidarovka in Ukraine's Dnipropetrovsk region. Russian officials claim Geran strike drones attacked railway locomotives allegedly being used to transport military supplies for Ukrainian forces. Railway networks are a critical part of modern warfare. They allow armies to move ammunition, fuel, equipment, and personnel across large distances. Disrupting these routes can slow down military operations and create challenges for frontline units. Russia claims these drone strikes were aimed at weakening Ukraine's military logistics network. The same report also states that Russian forces used a Kh-39 LMUR precision missile to strike a Ukrainian drone command center. Drones have become one of the most important elements of this conflict, providing reconnaissance, battlefield intelligence, and strike capabilities. A successful attack against a drone command facility could potentially reduce coordination and surveillance capabilities in that area. Russia also claims that FAB-500 aerial bombs were used against a Ukrainian defensive position. These 500-kilogram bombs are designed to destroy fortified positions, bunkers, and defensive structures. In military operations, such strikes are often used to weaken defensive lines before ground forces advance. The reported operations were not limited to land targets. Russia also claims that Lancet loitering munitions destroyed 2 Ukrainian unmanned boats operating in the Black Sea and Yahorlik Bay. Unmanned naval systems have become a major factor in the Black Sea conflict. Both sides have used drone boats for reconnaissance and attacks against strategic maritime targets. For Russia, destroying these systems would reduce the threat posed to naval assets and coastal infrastructure. However, as with many battlefield claims, independent verification of the exact results remains limited. At the same time, Russia released footage that it says shows its forces gaining control over 3 settlements in Ukraine's Kharkiv region. The footage was presented by Russia's Northern Fleet Press Service, although details about the exact locations and conditions on the ground were not fully provided. Another reported operation involved Russia's Uragan multiple rocket launcher system. According to Russian officials, Uragan rocket strikes destroyed a Ukrainian stronghold in the Dobropilya direction, allowing Russian assault groups to continue advancing. The Uragan system is designed for large area strikes against enemy positions. Its purpose is to weaken defensive lines, disrupt formations, and support ground movements. If the claims are accurate, the reported operations show a combined strategy, targeting supply routes, disrupting command structures, limiting naval threats, and supporting frontline advances. Modern warfare is no longer decided only by soldiers fighting at the front line. It also depends on logistics, intelligence, technology, and the ability to maintain coordination under pressure. The reported use of Geran drones, LMUR missiles, FAB-500 bombs, Lancet systems, and Uragan rockets highlights how unmanned weapons and precision strikes continue to shape the battlefield. However, these reports are based on official Russian statements, and further independent confirmation is needed to determine the full impact of these operations. As the conflict continues, the key question remains: will these reported strikes create a significant change on the battlefield, or will they become another chapter in a long and unpredictable war?